Namaste, blessings and greetings, my angels. As we begin another reading, this is your general weekend reading. A little later, I apologize. Had some things to do, but I wanted to get this out to you. So we're going to do your general weekend reading, followed by your general love reading, which I do every weekend if this is your first time joining me. And that's going to be followed about a love reading on separation for those of you who are separated from your current or past partner as part of your January mid-month update. And I'll probably do two more mid-month updates for this weekend, and then that'll conclude the mid-month updates, and then we'll start focusing in another week or so on the February energies. Okay, Heavenly Father, bless my space and all those that come here. I truly believe what is to be shown will be known, and what is not to be known will not be seen at this time. Remember, these are general readings. This is for entertainment purposes. Use your own intuitive gifts, use your common sense, and go to professionals, mumble that one, right, when needed. Don't forget my videos are also timestamped if you want to bypass the intros and go right to the reading. But I do ask, if you can't watch the video in its entirety at the time that you watch it, maybe select times when you have more time to really dedicate time to your spirituality, to your meditation, and time to really watch the full, if not a good majority of the reading, because you never know. There might be just that one piece that could pertain to you that you're missing. So mark timestamps yourself and then get back to it after your lunch break, or when you're home on the weekends, or after work when you have some time to yourselves. Don't forget, you can watch this on your iPad, on your phone. You can put it on your television screen. There's so many ways to make it comfortable for you to watch. I would love to hear below in the comments, what is your method of choice? Do you put on your headphones and snuggle up in bed and watch the readings, or do you go in your family room and watch it on the big screen, or do you prefer to watch it on your iPhone, your iWatch, right? There's so many avenues that you have in which you can watch this content, and that is really great. Okay, let's get started. Cards of blessing prayed for before each reading. This is your general weekend reading. We're going to first start out with the angelic messages, and this weekend we have a message from no other than our guardian angel. With the energy of 20, which is 2, that is a strong reminder that you're not alone. There's 2 people with you all the time, yourself and your guardian angel, covering you, protecting you, trying to shield you, trying to guide you, not too much directing you, but just being there for you to make sure you're good, going through the rises and the falls that you experience in life. So even when you think you're alone, and you might feel physically alone in the world, as we all may do, you are not. Your guardian angel is there to provide that source of comfort and grace. Let's go further to expand on that so you can have more reassurance of how your guardian angel is with you. Excuse the camera moving. If you're new to my channel, I have a little pooch and she thinks she's part of the production team. Okay, so this card has come out for us today, Sagittarius, because your guardian angel wants you to know that they have listened to your prayers, especially your prayers when you need help. Everybody is designated. Every single soul that God has created has a designated guardian angel. So you have a particular guardian angel that might not be the same as your daughters or your sons or your nephews or your lovers, that is there to accompany you through your earthly life. So they're there with you here in the earthly plane from the time that you're born until you leave. So this person is with you throughout your whole life, this guardian angel. It's like a family member. They are with you. So it's not like they're on a temporary assignment, or this week they're with you and then next week there's someone else. No, this particular guardian angel is with you from the day that you take your first breath to your last. Your guardian angel always wants you to know that you're never alone, and that he or she, because they can be either feminine or masculine, is always by your side. They know that in life there's many challenges that feel that makes us feel disconnected, sometimes even misunderstood by the world and the people in it. But our guardian angel, they understand us. You will always be understood by your guardian angel. And even though they see us go through these disappointments, they will never interfere with the choices that we make, because those are choices that we make for ourselves. They'll try to point us in the right direction, but they're not going to let us stop what we're doing if that's what we choose to do. So it's important to remember as we live this earthly experience that we do have free will, and free will governs everything that we do. So we have to take accountability for that. And even though we do send out petitions and we do certain things in this life, and we want to blame it on others or wonder why certain things went the way how they did, we have to recollect a lot of it had to do with the choice that we freely made. So sometimes the choices that you make, is challenging, and it might question what your life path is or where you should be along your purpose and path. But it's important to remember that even with the challenges, what are they? They are lessons. And your guardian angel is there, again, trying to be part of your journey as much as they can to help you as you go about your purpose. So don't be upset with yourself or angry when your choices in your life don't work out the way that you expect them to, because it happens to all of us. It was the choice that you chose. These are experiences that are part of the process of making you the unique spiritual being that you are today. To gather close to your guardian angel, as we all should, a great affirmation is, my guardian angel is guiding me every step of my life. I acknowledge that I am divinely protected and guided from above. My guardian angel will always show me the best way forward, and it's up to me to decide which path I take. Remember, free will. The choices I make, free will, make are of my own free will, and I accept, don't blame others, but I accept that these decisions make me the person I am today. So we thank our guardian angel for being in our lives, always being there, again, from the time we are born until the time we leave. So for those of you who wake up sometimes feeling physically alone, there's no one by your bedside, or you don't have friends or family that come and call and check on you, God and his angels, your guardian angel, is checking on you every minute and every second of the day. So I love that message. The next message we get for the weekend is Radiant Goddess. We're talking about dealing with acceptance over the weekend. You're an amazing goddess ready to fully understand how significant you are. Try to tap into your power by owning your own beauty and potential, by not making it any apologies for it. So as you go out this weekend, dress the way that you want to dress, what makes you feel comfortable. Glow up or dress down. Be your authentic selves. There's so much pressure and direction out there in social media, in the world, on what size you should be and what hairstyle is the best hairstyle, and all these directives. You don't have to follow them. Be your own radiant goddess, the queens and kings that you are. If you live through your authentic self in your style and your dress and the way how you present yourself to the world, you're living in your truth. And when you live in your truth, you are radiant, because you are the truth. We also get protection needed. Sometimes it's a vital time in your life to protect your energy, and this might be one of those times. Protecting your energy from others, because others may be projecting negative energy towards you. You may also be in an environment for which you are absorbing negative energy. It could be in your office place, your home, your social environment, your neighborhood. Those negative vibes, whether you realize it or not, Sagittarius, they're draining you. So please call upon Archangel Michael to help you and assist you clear your energy field from this toxicity and negativity. Practice off-grounding and putting a protective bubble and shield around you every day will be helpful. When you say your morning prayers, which I hope you do, or you have your conversation with God and the angels, make sure you are talking to Archangel Michael to help protect you, both in the physical and in the spiritual sense. Pray that your day, no matter what comes your way, anything that is toxic, anything that is not meant for your greater good, will not impact you. Wear the spiritual things that you wear, whether it's your crystals, your jewelry, however you equip yourself, right? However you shield yourself, right? If you work in a particular line of work, you have to wear protective clothing. Well, think of it. We are children of God. We are spiritual beings. And there are things that have been created to protect us, such as the angels, such as prayer. So make sure every day when you go out and you're radiating, because jealousy will, which is part of that toxicity, will come towards you as you're radiant, that you are protected. The final card from this deck is Love Redefined, Romance. Cupid has entered your heart, some of you, especially as we come starting close to February, and has awakened you to love and romance. Maybe finally you're ready to love again, or someone has piqued your interest. But this time on a different vibration. Having a newfound love for yourself has created an opportunity for a new chapter with the possibility of cultivating healthy relationships. Love redefined. Isn't that beautiful when you're ready to love again, or even when you weren't expecting to fall in love or to fall in like with someone, and someone special comes along, but it's on a different playing field now? It's at a time in your life when you've grown, you've matured, you've set boundaries, you've lived your life, or you're living your life to your true potential, and you know what you desire and what you don't desire in a partner. You know the importance of love, but also you recognize that it can't be obsessive and it's not to hurt. So I love that message coming out for you this weekend. But you also get the message from the fire ox, a beacon of light, reminding you this weekend as you go out there in the world, protecting and shedding your light with the energy of 5. You are a beacon of light. You might not reach everyone and shine as bright to some as you do others, but you are a beacon of light. That is followed by the water ox. Again, another 5 energy, softness and gentleness. As you go out there with your light, with your healing energies and your empathy, your love, your compassion, be gentle. There's a lot of fragile people. There's a lot of tense situations within the communities, within the world as a whole. Know that even as you are radiant and glowing and loving, not everyone may be so receptive. You might get that pushback, but it shouldn't stop you from trying to be the healer of love and light that you are. With the message, break the rules. You know what, Sagittarius? It's okay to break the rules sometimes, but only if you know how to work things out effectively. So if it's not broken, don't fix it. But if it is, or if you need to break the rules to make an exception, or to make something work, or to make something meet someone else halfway, make sure before you do it that it's going to give you the outcome or the proper solution you're seeking. As long as when you're breaking the rules, it's not going to hurt you, the process, or anyone else. Allow yourself to go beyond your limits. And of course, remember, life is short. You might miss the fun if you don't. You know, staying true to your old customs, your old way of doing things is great, but sometimes you got to change it up. All those old tales and structures and things that our ancestors and our parents have put forth for us, a lot of it still matters, but we just got to tweak it a little bit because we live in modern times. Doesn't mean that we get rid of the core of our beliefs, but we make them adapt to how life is now. With the message of don't take this for granted, maybe there shall be a day that you're not paying any attention and you're not noticing how things are serving you or how heartfelt a particular person is to you at the moment. Don't take this for granted. Don't take the moments that happen in your life, especially the good ones that come out of nowhere, the blessings, the gratitude, the grace. Don't take them for granted. The way how you react to them, the way how you appreciate and show love to them can be the deciding factor if grace or other good things will come your way. Don't take good people and their kindness for granted. Don't take anyone or life for granted, because nothing is promised, and things can always, as we know, be worse than what it is. So don't take anything for granted, because there'll be a day when you will have regret in your heart for those situations and for those people that you did take for granted. With the message of give yourself time to heal, some of you might feel very drained, very stressed at this time, very tired, very worn out. You might feel that you're beaten or that you've lost in life or you've lost in certain situations. Or that if you go through one more storm in your life, you don't know how you're going to be able to manage. This is a time that you take rest. This is time that you give yourself a mental and physical break. Sometimes you need to move away from the chaos. Sometimes you just need to move away and be by self and remove yourself from the things that are causing you hurt and pain, or the things that are challenging you, that you feel is contributing to you feeling broken or to you feeling tired, that is draining your energy. When you are challenged in life, when you hurt, when you're in mourning, when you're in pain, when you need time to cry and just think, give yourself that time to heal. Give you that me time that is needed. We give our time and love to everyone else, but more importantly, we need to give it to ourselves. So try this weekend, especially, to find an hour or two to do things for your mental health, whether it's just to sit in silence and have a good nap, sit in the corner and have a nice cup of coffee or tea, or drink some water and stay hydrated and read a book, whether it's catching up with your readings and your spirituality, reading the Bible and your verses and doing your affirmations and meditation. If you ride horses, maybe riding your horse, taking your dog for a walk, hey Jack, or just doing the simple things that bring you joy, that make you laugh. If it's walking on the beach barefoot, if it's standing on top of a mountain just screaming and letting it all out, whatever it is that gives you comfort and peace, find time to do it. And if you can do it multiple times throughout the day, even better. But we all need that break from ourselves and from others to heal and to return back to our center. We continue on before we get to the tarot. Well, we get all according to plan. Well, some of you, you're coming out of the darkness, or what was not possible is slowly turning to be possible. Something is working according to plan. And as you know, when you make a plan, you have to expect things to sometimes be delayed or not work accordingly. But for some of you, things are gradually, you're seeing the rainbow, you're seeing, the opening at the end. You see the finish line. So I love that. We get the card of wilderness. Some of you might be in the wilderness, or maybe you're planning a hiking trip. You see the tall trees, or some of you might feel that you're lost. This could be, again, that energy you feel lost. Lost in your thoughts, lost in life, lost in your path and direction. But maybe, what if it was according to the plan and to your purpose, that you need to be out in this wilderness. You need to feel this loss in order for you to appreciate and not take yourself or life or others for granted. Sometimes when the weirdest things happen to us and we go through things that we don't understand or feel that we shouldn't be going through, we always have to remember there's probably a higher purpose and a higher intention that only God knows for our greater good. So question it if you must, but go through it, because in the end, it's going to work out however it's supposed to work out according to God's plan. Some of you might be dreaming, or this could be, with the dream card, a reminder to pay attention to your dreams. Certain ideas, certain answers to your questions and petitions can come to you in a dream. All uphill from here. Some of you know that the tough work and the things that you want to do, it's not going to be easy. For some of you, you might have to start from the bottom to work your way back up to the top. Especially for those of you who've been, out of work, or those of you who have left relationships, or you're starting a new way of thinking. Anything that you're starting or redoing over, or putting drastic changes to because they are needed, you're going to have to start from the bottom so you can rebuild and reaffirm your foundation. So it's a steep climb to the top. But the hard work and the energy and your determination will get you there. So again, it's all part of the plan. For many of you, you're motivated because you have a bright idea, or this might be the sign that a bright idea is going to come to you in your dream. Remember, we talked about signs. We had messages about signs about a week ago. You might get an idea that can help humanity, that can help mankind, can help your family, can help you in your career. You might get an idea on creating a product, on solving a solution. Could come in your dream. So pay attention to your dreams. Now, as we go to the tarot and close out this general weekend reading, what are the messages for Sagittarius for this weekend? Anything in particular they should focus on? We thank you, we thank you, we thank you. We get the Justice card. Some of you could be looking at some legal papers, or drawing up, or thinking about drawing up some legal papers this weekend. Or wondering when you're going to get justice in a particular situation. You got 3 reversal cards after that. The Happy Home, the Hermit, and the 3 of Swords. So this justice could be pertaining to something in your family, peace in your family. Like, let's say your family is not speaking because you're contesting a will, you're all arguing over a will or a family situation, or what's best to do to take care of your ailing parents or their property that they left you. Could also be where you're not talking to your children, or you're going head to head with your children with the decisions that they're making for their life. Or if you have grandchildren, you're concerned about your grandchildren and the relationship between them and your children. So there could be some disturbance within the family. That could be why you don't have the time to take for yourself right now because you're so consumed in this family dilemma. Now with the Three of Swords in the reverse, in the upright, that would mean a broken heart. So I don't feel this has to do with anything with love. As far as, you know, a love relationship or anything like that, I don't feel it is that. But what I do feel it is that there are some apologies. I think within the family dynamic, if there is arguing and bickering going on, you or others need to find peace and somehow apologize to each other and bring healing to the situation. I do see someone coming forth because not everyone is acting in a spiritual way. Some people are acting very unruly, not wanting to work with others with the Three of Pentacles in the reverse, or holding out information. There will be a resolution to this family problem. Most likely, it's going to be you or some other female within the family, because with the Empress energy, the one who cares, the one that nurtures, the mother, the grandmother. So I feel it's going to be that type of female matriarch in the family that's going to be like, okay, enough is enough. If we can't get along, then let's just not say things to hurt each other and stay in our space until we can come back together again and talk rationally and bring things together and in partnership. Because with the Lovers card reverse, there are certain relationships or certain people within the family that either cannot get along with others, or they cause chaos within the family. They live their life, or the way how they act brings disruption within certain dynamics of the family relationships. It's a very emotional subject, whatever the family is dealing with. And this is not something that just started. The family's been dealing with it for a while, but it's been an ongoing burden. And no one's really been able to find a solution to it. You fight and argue about this subject or person on and off. I don't know why I'm getting so many reversals. I think they just knocked the whole... but the Tower card comes up in the upright. I think this person or the persons in the family in which this tribulation, this gossip, this hurt, the demand for attention, or the lack of accountability, the confusion that they cause, just changes everyone's energy in the family. But it's getting ready to, there's gonna be a big shake-up. I think the family and everyone is like, enough is enough. It's gonna be slow. It's not gonna happen quickly. Yeah, all these reversal cards. This person's energy, or persons that's causing this confusion, definitely is not in a positive way. They don't do things the conventional way. They go against everything that everyone says, but yet they want everyone to bail them out or to help them when they get themselves in problems. Look at all these reversals. But here we are in the upright. So it's a reminder to have patience in this situation, but also you might be the key person who's affected by this, or you might be the key person that would be guided to settle this situation or to bring calm and togetherness to the family. Because right now, it's just not there. Ooh, one card fell. The Emperor fell. Someone definitely has to take the lead in this. I think everyone might have taken the lead in this situation at one point, but they're just tired. Yeah. I'm sorry that if you are going through this, it's hard when the family's in conflict. Could be this particular person's or persons in the family that's creating this drama. Is, you know, they're all about themselves, what they want. They don't care how it hurts the family or what challenges it puts through the family and how it affects the people in the family. It's coming to an end. The Death card came up right. It's coming to an end. And Sagittarius, like I said, the World card, yeah. It's coming to an end. So there's going to be good things shining upon the family. Look, I love this coming in the reverse. So if this is you in particular, Sagittarius, that's going to really help the family resolve this situation with this family member or members, good luck and God bless. And know that your work is not going to be in vain, because I do see it coming out well. I do see you celebrating. I do see the family having love and light shine upon it again, and togetherness. Is it going to happen overnight? No. Maybe that bright idea that comes in your dream is about your family situation. You get that aha moment. I've got it. I know how to fix this situation. I know how to bring them together. I know how to keep peace within the family, or how to guide the family to not get consumed with the toxicity of this person. Sometimes you got to cut people out, right? Even if it's family. But whatever the bright idea is that you get in your dream, it could be strongly associated with this. Remember, we got all according to plan. So whatever this family person or persons have been causing in the family, the strife, the arguing, the bickering, and back and forth, all the energy within it was according to plan. But also what's according to plan is the healing and the closure that you, Sagittarius, might seem to actually be the one as the Empress to bring to this situation. And if not, I'm also feeling with the Empress that a new life coming into the family. If someone is expecting a baby, a new life can change the energy within the family, can soften them up. Because who doesn't love when there's a new baby, right? Even if there's questions about the baby and the relationship, it still is a joyful moment. And you might use that door of opportunity as you all come together and celebrate this new baby with your bright idea to fix the situation or to heal the situation and bring it to a close, whatever it is that is a conflict within the family, within these particular family members or member. If this message has been a blessing to you, whether it resonated or not, please give me a thumbs up, share, like, and comment. May you enjoy your weekend. Namaste, namaste. Look forward to your weekly love reading next, and then followed by your reconciliation reading regarding those in separation as your January mid-month updates. Blessings.